Hey guys, this is Jason back for a new Parallels of the Multiverse, the series where I rant about characters I like, and sometimes I'll power skill them, but not usually. Sometimes I do. So I recently went through the entire Maze Runner series, well, the first 3 books and then the 3 movies. I I binged all the movies on a Saturday. I liked them. I liked the Maze Runner. So today I want to talk a little bit about it, specifically about Gally from The Maze Runner. So he's in the first book and the third book. He's probably mentioned in the second book, but he doesn't do anything. He doesn't show up. He's not in the flesh. Gally is a member of the Glade. He's a leader of the Glade too, because he's one of the people in the council and stuff when they have that big meeting. And he meets Thomas when everybody else does, and he does not like this guy. And he swears he remembers him, but we don't know how or why. He's I think I know you, man, or something like that. And he's antagonizing our boy Thomas for most of the book. When Thomas finds stuff out, survives being in the maze after hours, he doesn't show Thomas respect or commend him for doing a good job. No, he's mad because he broke the rules, as somebody might say. But anyway, yeah, he does not like Thomas, and in the movie version, it's exaggerated that he fights him first day he shows up. He's in a big arena. So, they eventually have a meeting to decide what to do with Thomas. He has Thomas has this big curiosity to go into the maze. Gally's against this because it's not regulation of the Glade and stuff. And eventually, Gally runs off because he's so mad. He runs into the maze at night and leaves it all behind, and we don't see him for quite a while. The movie version exempts this part, and right before the gang is gonna go into the maze, Gally's there opposing it, and he's you're either with me or you're against me, and they just kind of leave. Leaving Gally and whoever else was there in the maze, in the Glade, sorry. So they go through the maze, go through the trials, and they reach the end. They reach Wicked, or some laboratory where they were at. Gally shows up, somehow. In the movie it's not explained, but in the books it's explained that he probably found a way out from the maze. That part was a little bit blurry for me, sorry. Anyway, Gally is sick. He attempts to shoot Thomas, but he shoots Chuck. So the movie and the book are different here. The book version, Thomas is freaking angry, man. He beats the crap out of Gally. And, well, he deserves it for doing what he did. Movie version, Gally takes the shot against Chuck. It was supposed to be Thomas, but it hits Chuck. And right as he takes the shot, Minho fires a spear directly into his chest, killing him, supposedly. So we don't see Gally in Book 2, in the Scorch Trials. But in Book 3, The Death Cure, he shows up again. The gang being Thomas, Minho, Brenda, Jorge, and Newt, I guess, but he was kind of in the van the whole time. They show up in Denver City, and Gally sends them a note explaining that he would like to see them again. So the gang does that. They go see Gally. Gally is working for a group called the High Five, which is against Wicked. They don't want to stop them. He explains how he escaped and just acted crazy to get out of there, and is now fighting against Wicked for all the terrible things they've done. He helps the gang get into the city. No, that's not right. He helps the gang meet Vincent, and they figure out a plan on how to fight against Wicked. The High Five, their goal isn't to stop Wicked. Their goal is to control Wicked. Well, they say their goal is to take the resources from Wicked so that they can use it to find a better cure for the flare. Their actual goal is just like destroy it outright because they hate him so much. Anyway, during the last act of the book, Gally is like working with the High Five, but Thomas urges him to, no, you don't want to do this. You want to help save everybody in the Glade because there's a bunch of people trapped in the maze again. And Thomas and Gally, they like shake hands. They move past their differences, and Gally was able to overcome his hatred and anger towards Thomas to be able to do something for the greater good. Every time, there's like times in the book and the movie where like somebody punches Gally and he's like, yeah, I probably deserve that. He's like a changed man, and I think that's really cool to see this progression of this character who mostly progressed off screen. He clearly had a lot of time between his last appearance in The Maze Runner and until he appeared again in the Death Cure. Movie version of Gally, he's really cool. He was like completely working with the gang ever since they meet him again. I actually like Gally a lot in the movies. But anyway, yeah. This like cool character arc that we got to see, not like super like main character, but like cool background character, cool side character. So yeah, that's Gally for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.